It's awful.
Oh my dude. I was excited. I'm like, oh, maybe it was super good. Makes me choke, it's so dry. I'm Chef Guillard. I'm the Director of Education at the Institute of Culinary Education in Pasadena. Today we're going to try some dehydrated meals. All right, let's see. We have scrambled eggs, curry ramen noodles, one of my classic favorites, beef stroganoff, mushroom risotto, fettuccine alfredo with chicken. Well, I've not used those products, but I'm not surprised that most of them have noodles or rice. Starches are easy to dehydrate and rehydrate on the fly. I'm intrigued by the scrambled eggs. That's dried eggs I've definitely not tried before. The fettuccine alfredo, kind of excited about this one. This one smells very strong of curry. So that's the beef stroganoff. This one doesn't look good. It might taste good in a few minutes, but it needs another spin, another stir. It smells okay. I'm not excited about this one. Okay, the moment of truth. Let's see what's inside. Reminds me a little bit of a bad buffet for breakfast where the scrambled eggs are sitting for a little bit too much time and starting to split and get some of the moisture out. It smells good for the bacon. Texture, not inviting. I will pass on this. It feels like egg-flavored styrofoam with a hint of bacon. The salt level is good. That's it. I wouldn't eat this for breakfast or ever.
It's awful.
Makes me choke, it's so dry. All right, let's try the mushroom risotto. The smell reminds me of the old rice-a-roni. Looks a little bit better after stirring it. It was an interesting day today. This tastes a little bit like kasha, but flavored with mushroom. So it's like rice puffs because it's dehydrated rice, but it didn't rehydrate completely. A vague hint of mushroom, and the salt level is way too low. It smells a lot better than it tastes. Actually, the texture is nice. It has a nice moisture to it, but yeah, I would not eat that. All right, let's see fettuccine alfredo. This was my joker, my pick. It smells really good when we started. Of course, same thing. There's a little bit of moisture pooling on the bottom, so we'll need to stir it. It does smell good. They have a lot more spices and dehydrated vegetables than the other ones have. I think for all of them, we like a little bit more balanced content with some vegetables in there, dehydrated vegetables like instant soups. So this one it does remind me of instant soups. Little piece of chicken, some sun-dried tomatoes, a lot of herbs. I'm gonna try the noodles first. It reminds me of college. The chicken is so dry, I really want to drink some water after that. The background flavor is good. The noodles are okay. I'm still chewing on the chicken. It's very, very dry. The noodles are decent. They need maybe a pinch more salt, but I would stay away from the chicken. So maybe there's some different versions without the chicken, because they didn't master the chicken. Oh my dude. I was excited. I'm like, oh, maybe it was super good. All right, let's look at the curry. Just like the other ones, there's a lot of moisture pooling on the bottom, so we'll stir it in. The noodles themselves, they look like a package of instant ramen, college dorm food again, but it smells better than the instant ramen. I'm not sure what the chunks are that are floating around, but we'll see. I'm trying to hide my feelings. The curry is a little spicy. It's a good flavor, good level. I guess those are vegetables, little pieces. It's a little spicy. The salt is lacking tremendously on this one. I would eat it if I had some salt. I like the dried vegetables in it. They have a good flavor, little pack of flavor. And then the last one is a beef stroganoff. So beef stroganoff is one of my favorite. This one looks a little bit more like dog food with some noodles in it. I know it's packaged food. I mean, it's, you know, it's the goal, something that can transport. So they're not going to look good. This is the only one that has the right texture for the meat, the dehydrated meat. The beef, although they do look like dog food, they're completely rehydrated and they have a nice, still a nice texture without being dry at all. I almost choked on the chicken from the other one. The background flavor is good, the salt level is good. So a little bit too much water, so I would put less than the 1 3/4 cup. I would probably put 1.5 cup in this. But it's probably my favorite. That was my least favorite package at the beginning, but it's probably the one that got the best balance of moisture. The noodles taste good. Just like creamy chicken soup, which is good for this type of thing. I would eat this one, no doubt, which I was the most skeptical about. Yeah, overall I would like more vegetables in most of them, just to balance out and to be a bit more nutritionally balanced. Salt content is very, very wide between some of them. This one has no salt, this one is too salty, but for this is my favorite. So, all right, let's see what are the winners. So by far, I like this one the best, okay? So number 1. Number 2, I would pick the chicken Alfredo without the chicken. So the flavor is good, the noodles are good. And there's a big gap. And then the lowest 3, the mushroom risotto. And then the curry, just because it has no salt, it's just spice. And then the eggs last because, yeah, it's just not really palatable at all. So there you go. Enjoy your trip.